Yo, people, man, Njies in the building. This one right here was requested by a man like Eric Lupe Fiasco back in the building. Let's see what I'll go on. Let's get into it. Getting a bit too bright. This is what I'm saying about the summertime, though. Love the sun, but at the same time, a bit uncontrollable. But let's get into it.
I see diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels.
Hey! Wait a minute, what did he say?
Lamborghini angels, halos down with the doors flapping when they came through, halos down.
And this is crazy to me and that, bro, because this is all the stereotypes and that, bro. Man saw fried chicken, man saw the drugs and that, bro. Man saw money and sneaks, bro. Jordans to be exact. Crazy to me and that, fam. Now we got the artillery on the screen and that, fam. Okay, I can probably already kind of see where this song's going right here. Start chatting about our people and that, fam. You get me? So let's get into it. Let's see what I go on. By the way, why is it so silent, bro? Very awkward in that, fam. Like the hell?
I see diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, halos down with the doors flapping when they came through, halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. With a circle on the floor, he compels him to be pure, pulls the beast up out his heart, then impels it on a sword, writes a prayer on some paper, then he nails it to the door. Just the good of you may enter by the mercy of the Lord. Listen not to what he speaks, that's been the cursing of his cords, a seduction of his senses by the devils he adores. The unholy has him hostage and his soul is not at war. Follow not his secret knowledge, it will bring you no reward.
Well, this guy's a poet, bro. This guy's a flipping poet and that, fam. I can't even lie to you, that, bro. So yeah, it is exactly what I thought he was gonna be.
The door, just the good of when they came with a circle on the floor, he compels him to be pure, pulls the beast up out his heart, then impels it on a sword, writes a prayer on some paper, then he nails it to the door. Just the good of you may enter by the mercy of the Lord. Listen not to what he speaks, that's been the cursing of his cords, a seduction of his senses by the devils he adores. The unholy has
I said the seduction of his senses by the like, bro, this is what I'm saying and that. There's certain guys that will say certain things a certain type of way, and then you have this guy right here and that, bro. The seduction of your senses and that, bro. Because within human beings, there's so much going on. You know what I mean? It's like when people say your heart's telling you one thing, but your head's telling you one thing and that, bro. But these senses, bro, is coming from a certain place that you wouldn't really want your senses to come from and that, because it's making you do certain things and that, bro, that in the general public and that, fam, is quite demonic. You get what I'm trying to say?
Just the good of you may enter by the mercy of the Lord. Listen not to what he speaks, that's been the cursing of his
Man said it's there's so many negative things stacked against you, and there's so many things, quote unquote, that are evil that are stacked against you, bro, that just by the grace of God, a little bit of your good side will actually shine through and that, bro. You get me? At the mercy of the Lord, like crazy.
Good of you may enter by the mercy of the Lord. Listen not to what he speaks, that's been the cursing of his cords, a seduction of his senses by the devils he adores. The unholy has him hostage and his soul is not at war. Follow not his secret knowledge, it will bring you no reward. Shun him while in public, disallow him from your stores. Have no part in his affairs, lest his pestilence be yours. Make scoundrels of the righteous and virgins into whores. But we must still pray that his color will be cured. I see diamond flooded demons.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. So wait a minute, is he genuinely just talking about just rappers in general and that, fam? Because that's what it seems like and that, fam, that the rappers are basically infecting the world, bro. That's what it literally seems like, but not even just the rappers, because like I said, when it comes to music and that, fam, you can have multiple different interpretations, because it's obviously not just rappers that are just living like this. You can go to the drug dealers and that, bro, and all different types of people in the quote-unquote black community and that, fam, you know what I mean, that quote-unquote have a negative influence within the world and that, but also adored by so many, but are then also doing so much damage that they don't realize and that, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, even though, quote unquote, you got out your hood and you're getting all this money and you're getting the ice and all of that type of stuff and that, fam, it's like there's certain traits of you. Because let's be honest, when it comes to the hood, it's a volatile environment. You're now transitioning. It's like you bring some of those negative traits with you as well and that, man. You know what I mean? It's like you would think now you have the money and all of that, like you would change into a quote unquote good person and that, fam, but it's still like certain dark, negative, evil things are still following you till this day, and you're infecting the rest of the world and that. You know?
But we must still pray that his color will be cured. I see diamond diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. Diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. With the eyes to the ceiling and the needle in her brain, he looks back into the crowd, wipes the blood and then explains how she slipped from this existence to the realm of the deranged. Her becoming must be halted to reverse what she became. From the looseness of her tongue to the pollution of her aims. To do nothing is barbaric, the solution is humane. You must destroy the mind and then hopefully retrain. You torture out the wildness and replace it with the tame.
To do nothing is barbaric, but the solution is humane and that. From, are you even capable of that, knowing who you are?
The range her becoming must be halted to reverse what she became. From the looseness of her tongue to the pollution of her aims. To do nothing is barbaric, the solution is humane. You must destroy the mind, then hopefully retrain. You torture out the wildness and replace it with the tame. Blank slate when she recovers, she won't even know her name. Perfect wife and perfect lover, no resistance, no complaints. May God bless the scientific cure for the insane. Knew she couldn't go to school, but she thought that should change. Diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels. Halos down with the doors.
So is every single verse going to be from a different perspective?
With the doors flapping when they came through. Diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels. Demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through.
That looks crazy.
With his crucifix inside his pocket, said his mission is divine. Put his Bible on the bed and then he touched on his behind. Told him take off all his clothes and put your penis next to mine. Now the little boy think it's normal cause they do this all the time. With no light.
Yeah. Every single verse is in the perspective of different people that are being destructive to the community, quote unquote, are said thing and that, brother, and are doing things that can be seen as positive, but at the same time tearing down the community in different ways and that, man. And I feel like it doesn't matter when it comes to like degenerate entertainment, when it comes to rap music that's a little bit violent, there's no problem in listening and engaging within these things, but it's when you mindlessly do it though, bro, and these things start to affect you. Like I can go watch, I don't know, flipping Kaisana probably hasn't provided anything of substance to me in my life where I learned something crazy and that, bro. Maybe in terms of life lessons, like how he takes care of his family, his relationship with his mother, but in terms of actually saying something and actually teaching me and giving me knowledge about something and that, bro, like in a textbook or whatever, probably not, bro. Same thing with, you could say, like your Rage and all these different guys, but at the same time, I'm not watching these guys mindlessly and then getting brain rot like people say nowadays. You know what I mean? I understand this is entertainment. I know what this is right here, and I'm not taking it seriously. But some people will engage with all of these different things and that, from like rap music and films and all of that, and just be watching it and listening to it blindly to where it starts to affect their brain and that, and they start to see it as real life and get they get too attached to it, basically. You know what I mean? So you can indulge with all of these different things, but it's just how you perceive it. Like consciously watch things and operate within life so you know what things are actually doing to you. But too many people operate subconsciously when it's the person that's providing the said products or the person consuming it. You get me? And that's where the problem lies in that, fam. You gotta know the damage that's being done.
Close and put your penis next to mine. Now the little boy think it's normal cause they do this all the time. With no life inside his body, now he finally think he's safe. But they cut off all his fingers while they piss all in his face. He take pictures with his killers that they sneak back to the States. Now he sit next to the picture of his wife when she was raped. With the teleprompter rolling, he looks right into the lens. Doesn't mention his redemption but absolves him of his sins. He forgives him in advance, says that he will do again. I see diamond flooded team.
Well on. I need to reload that a little bit in a minute.
Down with the doors flapping when they came through. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. With his crucifix inside his pocket, said his mission is divine. Put his Bible on the bed and then he touched on his behind. Told him take off all his clothes and put your penis next to mine. Now the little boy think it's normal cause they do this all the time. With no life inside his body, now he finally think he's safe. But they cut off all his fingers while they piss all in his face. He take pictures with his killers that they sneak back to the States. Now he sit next to the picture of his wife when she was raped. With the teleprompter rolling, he looks right into the lens. Doesn't mention his redemption but absolves him of his sins. He forgives him in advance, says that he will do again.
Crazy.
I see diamond flooded demons, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels, Lamborghini angels. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. Diamond flooded Lamborghini angels. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through. Halos down with the doors flapping when they came through.
Well, that's the first one. That's a mad thought-provoking track.
I see a dreaming child watching over me.
Back, nigga. Yeah. Hey, can we get a little break from the cocaine and the kilos? Aight, nigga, we know. Aight, nigga, we know. Can we get a break from the strippers on the PO? Aight, nigga, we know. Okay, nigga, we know. Hey, shout it. Ain't no future in no gangbang. It ain't no manhood in no bang bang. Ain't no honor cleaning interstates inside a chain gang. Know some rap niggas put that shit inside your mainframe. Pills make you stupid and liquor do the same thing. Rari's too expensive and they way too hard to maintain. Get yourself a Camry. Nigga said a Camry. Watch that hoe depreciate and then you'll understand me.
The maddest thing is as well is like, is this an extension of that song? Is it a 2-in-1? Is it a beat switch, or is it a completely different song? Because the rhetoric is basically pretty much exactly the same.
Being fiscally responsible, don't let these lying images up in hip-hop here conquer you. The TV's not your father, fool, that video not your mama. Try your best to be a man and your worst to be a monster.
That's literally what I was saying earlier and that, bro. Like, when you're consuming certain pieces of entertainment, bro, just understand that it's entertainment, bro. It's not real life and that, fam. Don't let it dictate what you do in your life. It's not your mom, it's not your dad. It's not, so obviously, like I said, you can get taught certain things through these things and that, fam. Like I said with Kaisen, how he takes care of his family and certain guides when they're talking on certain topics and all of that. But all in all, bro, it's entertainment. And see it as such and that, fam. Don't let it dictate how you operate within the real world.
Responsible, don't let these lying images up in hip-hop here conquer you. The TV's not your father, fool, that video not your mama. Try your best to be a man and your worst to be a monster. Roses for the latest. A little appreciation for the gentlemen and here's some kisses for the babies. Some peace and unity for the whole wild, 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 wild. More patience for the youth and the
And even going back to what he said earlier, he said, what, doing nothing? I can't remember the bar, bruv. Bruv, my memory is so bad, it's not even a joke. But when he said something like, doing nothing is demonic, but the remedy or the solution is humane and that, bruv. That's what that is. Like, show the man them a little bit of appreciation, kisses to the baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just do the human things and that, bruv. You know what I mean? To actually make people actually appreciate life and appreciate certain things and the people around them and gain the confidence to do what they need to do and do quote unquote the right thing. You're just consuming all of that.
I know you're saying Lupe rapping about the same shit. Well, that's cause ain't shit changed, bitch. And please don't excuse my language, cause I would hate for you to misrepresent the true expression of my anguish. And by this far, I ain't shocked, upset, or appalled. I'm ashamed, bitch. I can't listen if you ain't saying shit. And recognize all this emptiness is dangerous. Ain't building up their confidence, we teaching them that they ain't shit. If they ain't got the latest that they saw on someone famous. Mercy of the Lord on this double-edged sword. Instead of asking where the hose is, maybe we can ask for roses. For the latest, a little appreciation for the gentlemen and some kisses for the babies. Some peace and unity for the whole wild, 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 wild. More patience for the youth, sympathy for the poor, empathy for the old. More justice for the down, no liar, Ital. Man, we have some roses for the latest. A little appreciation for the gentlemen and here's some kisses for the babies. Some peace and unity for the whole wild, wild, wild. Call the president a terrorist. Court responses like, how the fuck you gonna embarrass us? Ain't my fault, I was just repeating this. Professor Emeritus from America. But my tone was like an Afghani kid without a home. Blew that bitch up with a drone. And Iraqi with no daddy, Palestinian throwing stones. The fuck you think they call them? I'ma leave that all alone. Cause the focus on this new shit is that hopeless place that I was born into systematic brokenness. Took that damn oppression and developed it to dopeness. It's that great American rap ferocious.
So I noticed basically the video that we were just watching for the other song or whatever is what was displaying on the TV, and then the black kid was consuming that. The police officer came. It's like he was just waiting for the kid to make a mistake. Didn't even give him a chance. Didn't even do anything on that, bro. But just because of the environment that is in, like man, like Lupe said, the systemic brokenness or whatever. That's literally what led him to being arrested right there. And that, fam, you get me. Then the white kid comes through, and he's obviously watching something that's, you know what I'm saying, something that will actually inspire his brain and that, bro. Something that will actually make him think and that, bro. Wonder what that is. Certain different types of creativity with the orchestra and all of that type of stuff, like two completely different circumstances and that, bro.
For the latest, a little appreciation for the gentlemen and here's some kisses for the babies. Some peace and unity for the whole wide. More patience for the youth.
And I don't know, because man like Eric also said that this video got taken down. So I don't know if this was the video that was originally uploaded onto Lupe's channel, or if Rasol, the person that re-uploaded it, is the person that actually kind of like made this whole video. I'm not too sure, but still it fully depicts what's going on right now, man. And I like how they're all connected visually and audibly.
More justice for the down, no liar. Ital,
What we're saying is this the last one. How long's left? 8, 2, 4, 5. Might be 2 more songs. Easy.
yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. God is great. Huh. Yeah. Ghettos, Americas, US to the ISA. Killer in the cities, wise resides. Where the sunshine and the shizay. Judge won't pull him out the pen like a grenade.
There you go.
The judge won't pull him out the pen like a grenade. Pattern up, man. That's a disgusting bar. But I was literally wondering, is this good and bad figures all right here? But all of them are literally just negative in that. From the executive to the priest and that, to the gangbanger, to the Klux member, to the, let's see who everyone else. I was wondering who the woman at the front was. He's going through all of them.
God is great.
Because I think literally every single line that he says, if I'm not mistaken, pertains to the person that's being shown on screen.
Huh. Yeah. Ghettos, Americas, US to the ISA. Killer in the cities, wise resides. Where the sunshine and the shizay. Judge won't pull him out the pen like a grenade. For acting out their fears like a charade. So they blacking out their tears like it's lights out. Bring them out the black like a lighthouse. And wait to them before they wiped out. Lifesaver through and hope they catch it. But it's so Titanic to be iced out. That's just scratching the surface like triple axles. Wanna roll around that Bentley like crystal castles.
But if you also look at all the different people that have literally just been shown in that, bruv, like all the odds are stacked against him, bro. From the grandmother in that, bruv, to lower level to teacher in that, bruv, which is a place where you have to go in terms of school and that, all the way up to the executive and that, bro. It's like every single layer is literally rigged, bruv, and stacked against you and that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have to fight tooth and nail and that, bro.
It's like triple axles. Wanna roll around that Bentley like crystal castles.
And this as well is crazy as well. You know what is crazy? Because obviously I lived in Gambia. One of the reasons why my mom took me to Gambia is because she didn't want me involved in certain things. Obviously the street, all of that type of stuff, school, systemic racism, or one of the reasons in that, fam. But literally, I did have a teacher. I did actually have a teacher, if I'm not mistaken, year 2 and that, bro, who I won't even say it was racist or but basically with every single teacher in every single year of school, I remember talking to you. I remember making jokes with them. I remember them helping me and all of that. With my year 2 teacher, bro, I remember her face. She was an Asian lady, like what do you call it? South Asian, if I'm not mistaken. But like I do, brother, I don't remember her looking in my direction. I don't remember speaking to her. I don't remember anything or even not one interaction with this woman, not one in that, bruv. So that definitely speaks to the teacher and that fam and that kind of like systemic racism being on that level as a child and that, bro, as a 2-year-old and that, bro, is crazy to me. And even I remember when me and this kid used to race and that, brother, light skinned kid, we always used to race or whatever, and he used to beat me all the time and that. And I remember we did a race, he beat me once again. We stopped at the finish line, he stopped at the finish line and that, brother. And then I kind of like ran onto like this little hill or whatever near the fences or whatever, because bro, man was crying still. Man kept on losing to this guy, man was frustrated and that. And I remember my teacher coming up to him and congratulating him. And obviously, as a teacher, if you see a child over there back turn to you and that, bro, you know what I'm saying, just engage in a race. Not to say you should know that I'm crying or whatever and that, but you should know that there's something wrong if a kid's over there back turn to you, all of that. Like, wouldn't you go check on that kid? I think any responsible adult would, and that, bruv, teacher or not. But bruv, she didn't say anything to me and that, bruv. I remember, bruv, which is crazy to me and that, fam. You know what I mean? So this is 100% true. When you go to the job area and that, fam, when it was COVID times and I was looking for a job and that, and I potentially got a job, I was going through the interview process. They told me to send my passport photo and that, fam. The job was pretty much guaranteed. I sent my passport photo in, didn't hear anything. It could have been because I was black. Maybe it wasn't and that, bro. Who knows? I'll never know, type of thing and that, fam. But just this constant battle and that, bro, from when you're flipping, bro, in year 2 and that, bro, from a child, bro, when you shouldn't be going through things like that, all the way to the top and that, bro. It's just battle after battle after battle after battle after battle and that, fam. You know what I mean?
Axles, wanna roll around that Bentley like crystal castles. In addition to the chain, that's just to take the attention from the pain. Or is it the mission of the main? Audubon, Ballroom, Motel Array,
Yeah, he's enjoying this a little bit too much. I can't lie.
Yeah.
He's enjoying this a little bit too.
Yeah. No break, all weight, low mayhem for your all-state mayhem, all state. Get a good ball grade like a golf grade, make the ball break. Just one swing, no putting. That's how Tron does things always. Especially when your passes Martin, Bowen, Audubon, Ballroom. Turn the glass, especially when your passes Martin, Bowen, Audubon, Ballroom. Turn the glass ceiling to a glass floor and make a trampoline out of trap door. On that gasoline when I was back poor, loudly crafting out my dream underneath a tap floor. Backpack, battle cat, underground rap law, anonymous but dominant. What's a Mac to a hacker? In other words, we lyrical sucker bird. Pimp, you may move a mouse, but what's a rat to a cat store? It's like a gig to an app store. My rap black history can only see my past if you fast forward.
Okay, so it does seem like, because this is what I was thinking, I was like, is one side the good side, the other side the bad side and that, but it does seem like the priest and the teacher are somewhat disappointed in that, fam. Who was the other guy in that, fam? I forgot who the other guy was.
Storm, my rap black history can only see my past if you fast forward. Black Panthers, black anthems, black blues, with black answers from black stances, Langston Hughes. Breaking rules, ain't it cool? Took it old and made it new. Black painters, musical black anger. Black mothers, beautiful black anchors. So let's hear it for 'em, let's hear it for 'em, let's hear it for 'em, let's hear it for 'em. Black America, Trap America, 80s babies, Crack America, Rap America, Bad as Erica, from the era of family tearing up, but we just one big, can't be undid. From the whole culture and just one kid. Miami dope boys, Oakland militants, Harlem Renaissance, it's our deliverance.
Because I was literally looking at my man's hands all the way at the start, and I was like, that's a white person. That's crazy. You be your own kind. You be your own kind. Yeah, these guys were having way too much fun. So yeah, that was one song. But yeah though, man, shout out to man like Lupe. I didn't want to yap too much and that fam in between as well, because of that whole yap session I had with the whole teacher story and that fam. So I thought, you know what, let's just ride it all the way through and that fam. Pause. But you know what? I don't be doing the pause thing, but I realized I started to do the pause thing way more nowadays, and I need to chill out with that, bro. Just speak freely and that. I know what I am. I know my sexuality. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. Shout out to man like Lupe and that fam, RIP Malcolm and that. And I feel like that right there, especially with the figures around the table, bro, was a perfect way to just demonstrate what he was talking about and show the different levels that, bro, there isn't a level where black people don't struggle and that, bro, to get what's theirs, just to be treated equally and have the same opportunities, bro. There's no level from a child and that, bro. You're facing battles, trials and tribulations when you shouldn't have to, when other races don't have to and that, fam. All the way till you're flipping deathbed, bro. From when you're born all the way to your deathbed, bro. Like, it's ridiculous to me. It's absolutely ridiculous to me and that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Man, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Njies, and I'm out of here.